Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It looks like we still have a stop to make before we head over to, what is this place? Megara, in search of our father. First, we have to hire the best archer, and by hire them, I believe we're expected to kidnap them, place them upon our ship, and then pay them a salary. Which is an interesting way to recruit team members, but we'll see how well that goes. The camp is on an island in focus. It is south of the sacred lands of Apollo. So there is sacred lands. So in theory, if it's on an island, then it would have to be kind of somewhere around here. So let's see if we can find it while sailing across the one sea. We're not going to sail across all seven, just nobody's got time for that. But for now, I suppose it's time to say goodbye to Kefalonia, was this called? Kefalonia. I got half of it, right? A little bit more than half. Still quite picturesque.
Today, Cassandra. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is.
Yeah, I mentioned that it's picturesque, and the characters agree immediately. And that Poseidon does not seem to be bothering them, which is also a good thing. Nobody wants Poseidon against them on this day, the day of their daughter's wedding. Oh yeah, and the island apparently has a shipwreck on its shore, so in theory that'll help the island stand out. It's always good to have some sort of landmark. I know I'm not too great in regards to driving myself around, so having some landmarks to guide myself in real life is just as good as having some landmarks to follow in-game.
That's the island. You'll need to be cautious. It will be crawling with pirates.
I presume by that's the island, they mean like this extremely tiny island right here. And I do see a dumb looking ship there. Is that what they call a shipwreck?
To get the lay of the land. He'll spot my target.
Alright. Now he says there are pirates. There is also loot. And dogs, I believe. A fire for myself to accidentally jump into. Excellent. I would be very disappointed if there wasn't some sort of fire danger for myself to accidentally fall into. I guess I have to find my target. Which...
That's my target.
Helios. So I shouldn't kill him. I guess it's hard to recruit somebody if they're dead. But it looks like I should be able to knock him out and then leave. Recruit people in the world to make them lieutenants on your ship. Use knockout damage. Ah. All too easy.
I could use someone with your strength. Join my crew. You'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
That's pretty persuasive. Like, just join my crew. I could use you on my team. And then he's like, yep. He didn't even say yep. He's just like, yeah, I guess you got me. But I'm not going to leave just yet. Because we got this guy over here. Now I had there. It's very there.
I better move on before I get better.
Okay. Because dogs notice you from much farther away. You can't really sneak up on dogs. People, they'll be like, what? I didn't hear nothing. Dogs, they sniff you out. Which makes sense, I suppose. Although now I gotta deal with these guys who are all stressed out. They realize there is a killer in their midst. Somebody really high above them, they don't realize that one. I wonder if I can recruit random soldiers. Now that I think about it. I will try to recruit him and see what happens.
I will do better, believe me.
Meet a man named Varnavas at my ship. He'll be expecting you.
Okay. So I only technically have room for one lieutenant. And right now I guess they expect me to use Femios for that one. But it looks like I can just start recruiting people and they could, yeah, increase different specific parts of the boat. And then, can I just dismiss you? So in actuality, I don't actually have to kill pretty much anybody from here on. I can just start recruiting everybody. Which is interesting. As long as I'm sneaky enough.
I'm pretty sure I saw something.
Oh, did you? I'm pretty sure you saw nothing.
Huh, that was a strange sound.
No sounds have I ever heard are quite like that sound.
You! Stay up!
Eh.
offer freedom and drachmi to everyone on my crew, including you.
Freedom and money. Nice combination. Now I wonder if I punch them out, can I throw them into the ocean and then cause them to die? This experiment has to be carried out. No. Need to do throwing. It seems they have woken up, but did not realize the shore was literally 5 or 6 feet away from them. And if they had let the tide roll in, they would have survived. It is their own fault for dying. As Cassandra neared Megara, she was greeted by an almighty Athenian blockade preventing access to the port. To reach the Spartans, she would have to smash her way through, which is a little bit of a spoiler that I happened to read the quest information before going on the quest, because now I know what to expect for the remaining. And now we've got the bounties. Contracts that only last for a specific amount of time. Okay, I would imagine these are temporary quests that just exist and are generated at that time, and they're not necessarily ones I have to do in order to progress the story. I might do them later, but for now, let's head over to Megara and try to fight our way to the Spartan Shore. Also interesting how you're able to just jump up directly to travel speed, which used to be an issue for like Black Flag, in which you had to individually speed up and ramp up your speed in order to get to travel speed. You couldn't just jump directly there. Also, I suppose while we're on the subject of traveling, having, I guess they're singing in Greek, but have, like with Black Flag, when you have the songs in English, as an English speaker, it's easier for me to start picking up on specific songs, deciding which ones I necessarily like, and actually sing some of them myself. But as somebody who only speaks English, when the soldiers are singing in a different language, that's all Greek to me.
If it's not Spartans or Athenians, it's bandits and pirates. Gods protect us all to the mankind.
Is that the blockade that I'm crashing through? Are they... I could just go around them.
The Athenians have blocked the entrance
Yep.
to the bay.
Alright. So now ramming speed, which I know I can just hold A. And I will ram the shit.
Enemies are close! Get ready!
There we go. Excellent.
Commander, they are trying to ram us.
They will fail. Excellent. So far, so good. Slow down and... They could try to pick up for as many hits as they want, because they're going to get nothing. Okay, I'm probably going to try boarding that ship over there. because it looks bigger. Probably has got more things. Yeah, I know they're firing arrows. Alright. And die. Okay, that was a little bit messy. Probably should use my targeting system, and possibly also my parrying. And... there. Alright, I'll kill you first. Oh yeah, I have this ability. I forgot about that. And... let's see. You don't look like you need your shield that badly. Haha! Be eaten by sharks! Loser! Oh, no, never mind. He was not eaten by sharks. The fight must continue. Now, can I grab his shield? No. Alright, come back here. There we go. And then we get to loot. And I believe that is it for the blockade. Not much of a blockade if a single ship could make its way past it. Oh, now I gotta destroy you. Sorry, that's what the objective wants. That's what the objective gets. And make it look really cool.
Let's move it!
Yeah.
Megara is home to the fiercest fighting so far. The Spartans are preparing for a final push to rid the region of Athenians.
Okay, so I just waged war against the Athenians, but I'm also here to kill a Spartan. So I'm not entirely sure what Cassandra's goal in the whole war is. Also, it looks like I've gained a lot of notoriety in the process, and will most likely have to deal with mercenaries sent out to kill me. But I probably should have expected that. Also, it's been a while since the future stuff showed up. Now, I know they've scaled... I guess the present-day stuff showed up. I know they've scaled down the present-day storyline a lot, dramatically. All I remember is that in the intro, apparently the person whose blood was on that spear Ah, there's my dad. That was fast. It feels like just yesterday he threw me off the side of a cliff.
See, the Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you.
Yeah, playwrights and whatever sophists are suck.
He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
Sophists are paid teachers of philosophy. Okay. I would imagine they wouldn't do very well for the war effort. Yep, I'm that
They were
awesome.
in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dihi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
If Nikolaos is your father, I guess that makes you my brother.
Did you take a blow to the head during battle? What are you talking about?
The wolf is my father as well as yours.
Ridiculous. Before he adopted me into his home, he had 2 children. And they both died in Sparta many years ago.
Except for the one standing before you now.
And wait a
Almost
second.
fooled me, but I wasn't born yet.
If there were 2 pairs of DNA on that spear, and he did throw the baby off the cliff,
What is a mercenary doing sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
what does the scales mean?
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
That would mean that the child has survived. I will beat the crap out of you. You saw what I did to the
He
blockade.
has command of the entire Spartan army. If you truly came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use of a capable mercenary.
We prefer the term Misthios.
Megara is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Your father, who is he exactly?
Nikolaos, the Wolf of Sparta. He was impressed with my skill when I was a boy and took me under his wing. He trained me himself. And eventually-
Luckily, he forgot the point in which I said I was his daughter.
Surely you've heard of him.
Just rumors, really.
I doubt they do him justice. He is a great warrior and a greater general. I would follow him to the gates of the underworld.
But just the gates. I wouldn't actually go through the gates.
How goes the war effort?
The Athenian blockade was a desperate attempt to stop our advance through Megaris. Now we can prepare to drive them from this region once and for all. Our forward scouts are identifying key targets in preparation for our assault. Under the Wolf's command, we shall be victorious.
I suppose it would have been too easy to just get onto the beach and just be like, "Hey, Dad, remember that time in which you threw me off a cliff? I'm
Why
okay."
do you need a mercenary to
And
do
also,
that?
my brother's
You
probably
seem to
fine
have
too.
Plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
I'm ready to serve.
Together we will ensure that Sparta is victorious.
You're a different kind of Misthios, aren't you? You're just what we need to help deal with that meddling Athenian mercenary. If we can draw the leader out and
We would have captured Athens for ourselves if it wasn't for those meddling mercenaries.
destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
Where is the Athenian leader?
He is in Megara, hiding behind stone walls and a full garrison of troops. But if you kill his troops, destroy his supplies, and steal his riches, then he'll be open to attack.
Then even the playwrights and the paid philosophy teachers will have no choice
What
but to
supplies should I
leave.
destroy?
Anything the Athenians need. Look for crates of supplies and weapons. The port of Nicaea in the valley of King Lelech would be a good place to start. It's where their supplies come into the region.
This chest you want me to steal. Why is it so important?
An army is made of men that need pain. Take away the drachmi, and they lose all the will to die for other men's ambitions. The Athenians keep their treasure well guarded in the fort at the foot of Mount Yerania.
The frame rate on those distant birds could use a little bit of work.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
To meet your father, Nikolaos, help Stentor conquer Megaris. To do this, weaken Megaris' nation power enough to trigger the conquest battle. Why does that sound familiar? Why have I done something like that before? Like in maybe a Far Cry game or two. That does sound like a very Ubisoft open world type thing to go on. A sponsor has put a bounty on you because of your illegal actions. But he's like way over there. And it's still in Megara, so. And basically, I gotta take over that. I'm not going to pay. Like, okay, paying my fine sounds easy, but is it fun? Probably not. So does that mean I can't cross this threshold? No. I'm guessing just the wolf no longer exists on the map. He only existed for plot reasons in a cinema. Alright, now to explore. Inventory. Oh, wait. It appears the mercenary is very close by. Let us see who... Hypatia the Enraged. Let's see if we can, chase him down. Oh. Nope, he's coming to us. Alright, so he's level 10, I'm level 8. So there's a little bit of a difference going on. But we will see how well this goes.
I'm here to collect that bounty.
I am going to stop you from collecting that... From collecting that bounty, maybe. Alright. Yeah, that's the thing with this game, is just like a couple levels means a lot. So I will be cheap and run. Ah, damn it. Ah, nope. Okay. Do I have 2 mercenaries on me? This might be tricky. So this guy's level 9, so I will try him first. Because if I can get rid of him first, which is more likely... Damn it. Ah, there we go. Okay, 1 is dead. Now I just have 1 more to go. Okay. My timing is just really, really bad.
I don't have all day. Let's get this over with. Just die already.
That's what I've been saying. See, the problem is, like, she's only like 2 levels higher than me. But like 1 set of hits is enough to like knock me down like half of my health. Which makes it seem as if the game wants me to pay off my bounties, at least up to the point in which I eventually, or run in general, or at least up until the point in which I'm able to really deal with these people. Her last kill? Is she retiring? Yep. That's like over half my health. You know, I've always hated the notoriety system in Assassin's Creed games. Largely because they kind of insert this kind of like element of randomness to missions, in which I don't want. Like, I just want to be able to kind of head off to the next mission and just do that thing. Or if I want to explore, I want to just go and explore. I don't want to have to worry about having to deal with guards upset with me because I was running past them one time, or because I was doing what the quest told me to do. Alright, so this time it looks like I just have to deal with Helios, the lucky drunk. Which he is very unlucky to not have the enraged one with him. Ah, damn it. Who are you? Oh, there's Hip to the enraged. I'm gonna eventually have to just pay off this bounty. Because if I constantly have to find myself fighting these guys over and over again, if I don't survive, that's gonna kind of hold back me from actually getting through the game. Especially if it's just for a measly 280 drachmae. Okay. Now let's see if I can hide from her.
You fought well.
Okay, so now I've got... So I've defeated Helios, the lucky drunk. And I've got Menexinos the Beast Caller and Hypatia the Enraged after me. Alright, I'll just pay the bounties. I'm not going to go very far in the game if I'm worried about being chased. Ooh, but I got some legendary arms out of it. Now, does this person care that I'm, Nope, there's no money in it. Alright. Next time, I shall continue on with the game. Oh, wait. Nope, she cares. There's no money in it, but she'll still kill me for free.
Ready to die! Hades awaits you! I won't die like this! I won't die alone!
And finally. I have defeated Helios the Lucky Drunk and Hypatia the Enraged. It was a cheap, merciless kill. There's very little pride to be had in this kill, but it was done. And I got a sweet bow out of it, so, yeah. Okay, next time, now that this is done with, let's go on and take on the Athenians. Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments, you can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.